So again, everybody, welcome to the graduation and demo day, the modular-based demo day. And thank you for coming in. So without spending too much time on it, let's get to a couple of slides here. So agenda is basically, we're going to have a solo project demo first, which takes normally 7 to 10 minutes and 5 to 7 minute demo generally. And after that, followed by the 2 to 3 minute quick questions. And today we only have demo day, so we can take a bit longer time if we want to. It's all up to you. On the demo, you basically want to show your project, some quick snippet of the code, and of course, you wanna, if we have, run it live and let other people see as well. So share the link so other people can actually see while he actually presenting. Then we're gonna do group project. We have one group today again, and usually the group project is a bit longer, 15-20 minute each project, so 8 to 10 minute demonstration. So whenever you wanna do demo, remember, you are showcasing this to either investor if you are working on your own startup or the hiring tech people manager. So you are basically showcasing what you can do. So you want to talk into future. You want to talk about the achievement. You want to talk about the mindset, how you come to that solution. So those are the things I'm going to show you that you have like senior level of problem solving skills, not just learning to code, which anyone can do from YouTube. So that's where we set ourselves apart. So let's start with the solo project. And guys, let's please welcome to Manish. Give him a round of applause. All right, Manish.
Hello everyone, my name is Manish and today I have developed a web application which is a chatverse. So talking a little about the chatverse, what I wanted to develop was a chat application that is a bit lightweight and something that I could use with my friends and families without having to register with all the companies and the Googles and stuff. So moving on, we'll do this one. And for everyone who wants to have a live chat or wants to see the working link, I have updated in the Zoom chat. So if you want to go in there and register yourself, and if you want to text me, I can do that as well. And for the registering part, I have removed verification part. So at the moment, you're able to use any account and you can just set it up in there. So what a chatverse is, it's just a real-time communication with instant messages as well as clean UI. And with this, the messages are instantaneous, so we don't have to reload the page in order to get the new messages. And with the clean UI, it supports both larger screen as well as smaller screen as well. So the key features of my applications are as I talked about, the real-time messaging, as well as user authentication. Once the user is verified or just logged in at the moment, they're able to log into their account and then chat with whoever is available at the moment. And the other one is chat list with user selection. So I will show you later at the live demo what I mean, because with chat list at the moment, it's showing all the users that are registered in the system, and before we start the chat with the team members or anyone in there, it just stays in start the chat in the bottom ones. And the last update that I wanted to push in was emoji support, as it is a very popular features in messaging apps at the moment. Talking about the technical issues, the one that I use in the front end are React and Redux for the state management in order to load the data as well as the information of the users. And for the backend, I've used Node and Express, which provides us with the REST APIs for all the features to work, like chat as well as the user information, and update them. And for the real-time chat communication, I've used socket.io, which is one of the packages that we can use in order to have a real-time communication. For the database, I have used MongoDB, which allows storing all the data. And when we look for the information as well as for the chat, it comes from the MongoDB. And for the authentication, I've used JSON Web Token, which allows us to access to private APIs and also to validate the socket connection, which is the main part of the project. So if anyone has opened up the account and then logged in, then I could probably have a chat with anyone in there. We can register with anything at the moment because I have not put the email verification update yet. So
Okay, let's log into that.
so what I was talking about is the one you see on the top, the direct chat, Subin and test. So those are the accounts that I have already started to chat with or created account. As you can see, I can chat with account Subin with all the information in there. And the ones at the bottom, which is the start new chat. So those are the ones which have recently been registered, but I haven't started the chat with them yet. So let's see. I'll try Chris Hemsworth. So whoever is Chris, if you can respond to the messages. In the meantime, I can just text Subin in here. Probably Chris is offline at the moment, but I can send the messages instantaneously and then the messages comes up as well. As you can see, Subin has texted me back with the messages, which was the core functionality of the application. And the other functionality that I have created is to create a group chat as well. So if we just go to group chat and then we just give it a name, say demo, and then we just add Subin, Robert in there. So I can just create a group chat in there, and in there, whoever's are added in the team members in the group chat, they all have access to the messages. I can just say, hi team. The message could be a bit slow because of the API calls, as it had to store in the backend, as well as it has to be mounted in the Redux. As you can assume, I'm not sure if we have other team members who are online at the moment. We have Deep as well. So everyone has their own messages in there. And if we go up in the top right, you can hover around and see the user information or whoever are in the group chat. Like you can just hover around and whoever is in there. I can just say it's just demo time. And after this, the other one would be, of course, the user detail page where I can just update the detail from demo day. And I can just change my username as well and my phone number. So as you can see, I've all changed the detail and they are mounted at the same time as well. And in here, I can just go to chat again and text with whoever I want. As you can see, Subin's message was recent, so it just comes up on top. Chris hasn't responded, so it will be on the bottom. And that's all about the project that it is. We can just log out and they will just revoke all the access tokens and refresh token that are stored in local and session storage as well. That's all for my chat application. So these are the future upgrades that I would want to implement in the future. So the first one that I want to make it work is with the voice and video calling, as it is a very important features in the chat application. The other one would probably be the typing indicators. So I know that the user from the other end, they're actually typing in the real time. So I know that they're inside the chat room. And the media sharing is also one of the important, so we can share videos, photos, as well as multiple files in it as well. So typing indicators, I've already done it up. And the notification pop-up, I just want to make sure the notification messages are in there. And the next one is online and offline indicator, which indicates if the user is on to have a chat at the moment or if they're out of the chat feature. And the last feature that I want to add is adding a friend feature, as it is important one. Currently, I haven't added that one as because I'm just sharing it with my friends and families at the moment. So I don't think I need to add it at the moment, but in the later time, I will be integrating these features as well. And that is all. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer for you.
All right, guys, first maybe give him a round of applause. Thank you, Manish. Yeah, let's take a question from here if anybody have it. And in online, guys, if anybody have a question, guys, unmute yourself and you can ask. We'll hold for a couple more minutes, and meantime, I'll ask questions. So I can see a lot of use case actually. This one I remember when I was integrating one of the chat feature for my past company. Back in this, we didn't have a lot of chat bot or chat feature available out of the box, so I had to integrate, and then was like early, so around 16, 17, I believe. And I created something similar to this, and in the back end next to the support, you can see all the people's live chat messages, and then in the front end, I just put that pop-up and let people ask about it. And if you are online, you can see the message and reply to it. Otherwise, if you're offline, it says automatically, hey, we are offline right now. I'll leave your email and we'll get back to you. That was kind of the chat support I created. That was a long time ago, almost maybe 8-9 years ago. So, but this one could be implemented that way, or I believe can be implemented as a standalone, like a public application.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a great starting point with. Anybody have any question from online, guys? Yeah, seems like nobody have any question. How about you guys? Okay, no? All right, no problem then. All right, again, thank you, Manish. All right, I think good work. So let's invite Yulesh for his personal project presentation. Please welcome Yulesh.
Hello again, everybody. Good evening. I'm Yulesh Mahab. I'm just another IT graduate who just graduated a couple of months ago, and I'm looking to get into a tech industry. So for my solo project, I've brought upon myself this challenge to make a portfolio manager. This is basically a CMS kind of thing. We did an e-commerce in a group project, and I came up with this idea, why not make a CMS for my portfolio as well? So I did that. So I'll break this presentation, trying to not make it boring, so into 4 small parts. Let's get started with the idea. I'm a very lazy person, okay? I don't like doing a lot of things, especially the hard things and repetitive things. So every time I had to go like make changes to my recent portfolio, I had to go back to my old code and fiddle around with the code, trying to find the right place and the right H1 tag in there. And it always took a lot of time, and the barrier in which like I had to do that thing, it always made me not do that thing at all. So it's been a while since I've updated my portfolio website. So that made me think, why not I just make a CMS so that I just go ahead and click few buttons, make a couple of changes, and then the portfolio is updated in like fraction of time that would have taken me otherwise. So yeah, that's why I came up with the projects. My skills are always growing because I'm coding every day, and I don't want to have to scour through my old codes just to find the right tags and right place to make changes. So that's why I came up with the project. The project is mainly targeted to people like you, me, software developers, or anybody who's looking to build a portfolio website, so that anytime they want to make any changes or updates, they can just make use of a couple of buttons and their job is done. So that's why I built the thing. It's very easy to use. I just have to use some input forms to make changes to what I want to display in my front-end portfolio. I can add new projects, delete new projects, update data in previous projects, and all that features all in one single website. And yeah, for the future, what I want to do is expose the API for everybody so that anyone can use that API to make their own front-end website as well. As I went through the project, what so happened that I did not really think about how the front-end would handle the data in the database. And apparently you would need my database query string to get connected to my database. So you can make this project work with your own database in your backend, but yeah, for the time being, it's using my database, so you can't possibly make use of the CMS for your front end. But I'm gonna try and expose the API later on so that everybody can basically use it. And that's it. I don't want to make the presentation too long. So this project was made using TypeScript, Next.js, React Bootstrap for styling. I wanted to challenge myself after our past project. I thought I could manage it, and oh god, it was so hard for me. Like what I could do in half an hour if I had done from the way that I already knew, it took me more than like 5 times the usual time. So I don't know if I should have done that when I am so limited on time, but I got it done somehow. It's not perfect, but yeah, it's there. Okay, so let's get started with our registration if you want to do it. But I've already registered myself and the data are already pre-populated. So I'll just use my previous accounts. Let's do that. And there you go. This is our dashboard page. You can manage your main info, what's shown in the hero section of your website. You can manage your skills that are displayed on the website. You can manage projects that are going to be displayed on the website and the personal information that are going to be displayed on the website. So let's get started with the first thing. And yeah, I've got the title heading and secondary info. I'll just show you my portfolio meanwhile as well. So I've not incorporated the CMS in this portfolio, but I could make use of it in future. It's very easy. Okay, that's my front-end website. And I could go ahead and use this part here to change things up. And I can say, hello there, welcome to my website. I have not incorporated this in my front end, but we can do it really easily. Website, so updated. And that's updated. Now we can go to skills page and all my skills will be displayed here. And I could go ahead and add it, add a new skills, let's say JavaScript. And these are going to be my skills list. So it's going to be reflected here. I can change this part of my website. And this could be like any kind of front-end portfolios, but you might have to adhere to what data do we have in database, but we could make use of that. So if I go ahead and add JavaScript and refresh it, I've incorporated that. So it should be there. So see, we've got JavaScript here, and we could go ahead and delete Figma, TypeScript, React, everything. And let's try and refresh that again. And we've got only 2 there. So that's very handy to make changes to your front-end website. I'll go back there and I can go ahead and manage projects. I haven't like incorporated my projects here in my portfolio, but basically what I'm aiming to do here is change things here and it should reflect here. So I can go ahead and add a new project. Let's say this project demo, and I can add an image for that. So let's go ahead and find an image. Let's just copy image link, put it there, and I'm gonna put a URL for my GitHub, TPS, and live demo. And I'm gonna add skills used in this project. So I use, let's say, Next.js, MUI, and I can pin it as a featured project so it appears first on my portfolio and hit save. Give it some time to load, and there we have it. A new project has been added, and this will easily update here in our portfolio. And finally, in our website, we can manage the personal info of our front-end website. So this does not really have anything to do with what credentials or details we have saved in this CMS, but more to do with what we want to display in our website. So let's say you've changed your email that you work with for professional use. So you could just go ahead and change this in the website, and that should reflect in your front-end portfolio. So I'm going to change my name and my email and leave everything as is. There's probably been a bug here, but it should be working. Hit save changes. Yeah, it's not working for any reason.
Maybe just refresh it.
I haven't incorporated auto login as well, so
It's fine, not the whole.
yeah, that user is coming from my Redux store, but let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. We have our data is changed, but maybe it has to something to do with our state variable. But yeah, we can do that, and that should basically reflect back in our front end website. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm making a software for myself, for you guys, everybody who's lazy and who wants to update their portfolio in very short amount of time with very little effort and few button clicks. And that's about it from me. And if you guys have any questions, do let me know.
All right, guys, give him a round of applause. Nice, good work. I think I see a lot of potential with that CMS, but a lot still under construction. So yeah, I think now you can definitely incorporate some of the AI feature as well to do summarize thing or do write for you. That would be really good project to have it for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Anybody here have a question? Nobody have no question. How about people from online? Do you guys have any question? Please unmute yourself and then you can ask. Wait for a minute or two, otherwise then we can go move to the next. All right, seems like we don't have any question from online. I didn't see anything in the chatting as well as I can hear it. Thank you, Liz, again for your demo. I'm gonna get to the next. So next is the group project. So let's welcome entire group and then let them share the project. So please welcome Prasika Adhikari, Manish Lama, Suvin Bhattacharya, Yulesh Mahad, Deep Botani. Come on, guys.
Hello everyone. Before we start our projects, I would just like everyone to go into the chat, and I've sent the link, the live link in there, and you can register with your actual email, because if it's not your actual email, it's not going to allow you to log in, and we can make it work in that way. So hi everyone, my name is Manish and I'm the project manager for this group, and the project name for this group is ElectroHub. And basically what we're trying to make is we're trying to make a website that is dynamically useful. So the website that we have made now, so if we want to make something else or someone else wants something else with the project, we can just replace the whole database and it's just going to work just fine. So I want to introduce you to my team members, and my team members are Prashika, Deep, Yulesh, and Subin. So each of them have their own tag. So I would like to give them the mic so they can explain what their primary task is.
Hi, everybody. My name is Prashika. So, also a part of this amazing group. So, this is the role of each team member. As you can see on the screen, Manish is our project manager, followed by lead developer. Yulesh is admin backend developer. Subin is customer backend developer. Deep is customer front end, and I am admin front end developer. But we just not only focused on this part, we just collaborated with each other and helped each other out throughout the building of the project. So this is the table of content in this presentation, so which we'll go through step by step. So talking about our project overview and the objectives as well. So our whole goal was to build a full stack e-commerce project for electronics. So our main objective was to provide a very much smooth customer journey so that the customer would be able to browse the electronics that we have, also be able to put them into a cart, pay them, and also leave a review once they've purchased. Next, we've also got admin end as well, which we have developed a dedicated CMS in order to manage products, orders, and also the reviews given by the customers. One of the key functionalities that we've integrated upon in our project is online payments, chatbot support, and email marketing. So we've got two front ends and two back ends, so customer and admin. Moving on to the system architecture. So for the front end part, we focused upon using the React. Not only React, we've also used the Bootstrap to enhance UI as well. Next, we've also used the Redux for efficient state management and the data flow as well. All in all, it helps to handle the user interface and also send the request to the backend. For the front end, we have the customer front end, which is solely focused upon product browsing, adding the product, leaving the review, and also interacting the chatbot. Next being admin front end. So admin front end basically communicates with the backend using the RESTful APIs. Moving on to the next.
So the system architecture, we're talking about backend here. We've used our classic Node.js Express setup along with MongoDB for database. So yeah, we've got Node.js Express both in admin side and the customer's side portals. The main features we incorporated was authentication using JWT token. We did password encryption with Bcrypt, payment integration with Stripe's API, marketing integration with MailChimp API, and chatbot with Gemini API. So the database we used was MongoDB, like I said, and we've got a couple of different collections made here for categories, customers, orders, products, reviews, users, all that. And for security, we've got JWT tokens. We've talked about that. We've got email verification, which is very important when we create users so that nobody can just log in into the system and start using it straight away. But we need to verify it, and the email does have to be genuine email so that you get the email to your email and you can verify yourself. Our website is hosted, so it only allows HTTPS protocols, and we've got environment variable protection on our hosted site as well.
Thanks, Yulesh. The next round, we'll be moving on to integration and the tools. And with the integration and the tools, the main thing that we are focusing on was about the Stripe payment, because no website is going to work without a payment. So that was the number one functionality that we wanted to add. So we have our Stripe payment, and the next one we have is a MailChimp integration as well. So with the MailChimp, it's mostly for the admin side, with the business side who wants to show the users that they are important, and as well as show the information that is required. The MailChimp integration includes welcome email, as well as if the user fails to open the welcome email, it's going to send another email that's going to say, if you missed the email, we're going to send another one in again. And another one that it's going to send is as deals and offers as well. So it's going to show a whole lot of things that's going to allow the users to integrate with the websites. And the one that we are mostly proud of was chatbot API. So it was technically it was pretty hard to work on because of all the logics that we had to set it up. But I'm happy to say that all our chatbots are very dynamic, and all the searching that we do on the chatbots are very good, and we can navigate from the chatbot to the actual products as well. And with the chatbot, we also have price filtering. So if let's say someone wants a specific product within certain price range, we can just implement that to the chatbot, and it will show us the products that matches our query in that as well. And this is how our MailChimp integration looks like. So for whoever is registering at the moment, on the bottom ones, we have the options to subscribe our newsletter. That is basically MailChimp. But unfortunately, we have removed that at the moment because it only allowed 2 weeks of free uses. So we have removed it at the moment. But this is how it looks when we register it. So when we register it, this is how it's going to look in the welcome email to welcome to our website. And let's say for some reason our user didn't open this specific email in their email inbox. This is what's going to be sent as a follow-up email to make sure that they're actually going in our website and checking it as well. All of this is handled by MailChimp by itself. And talking about next features, I would like to invite Deep.
Hi, everyone. This is Deep, and I'm very happy to be part of this amazing thing again. And as my friends already mentioned about a few of the features that are really important. So adding to cart, and then we go to the Stripe payment, which is one of the most important part of the function, because when you have a e-commerce project, e-commerce website, what's the most important thing? Is a customer comes in, look at the products, if they like them, they put it in the cart, they proceed the payment, and then once the payment is confirmed, they receive their order. So we want to make it very secure. For that, we have integrated Stripe payment. So how it works, I'll just quickly walk you through how the Stripe payment works. What happens is when a customer puts items in the basket and then in the cart and then proceeds to pay, it creates a payment intent in the back end, and which sends it to the front end. Then the front end confirms the payment with Stripe.js. And if the payment is successful, then it creates order in the database. It stores the order in the database. Then it clears the item that were already in the cart, and then it displays a thank you message with all the order details as well. So basically, that's how the start payment works. And I would like to get my friend Suvin to continue from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Deep. Hi, everyone. This is me, Subin. I'll take over from here and I'll quickly run through a couple of slides from my end. So we have first search and filters. This is basically in the header of our homepage. So here we can search product by typing letters like laptops, phones, or anything. And here we have shown 8 products for now. And also we can see all the search products. For this one, we fetched the product from the Redux store. And beside, we have shown a product image, title, and along with some prices. Next slide, we have a product detail page. For this page, we try to make it simple and clear so that user can see what they want. So we have a couple of images here for thumbnails, and we have used Multer to upload multiple images from the admin. On the right-hand side, we can see the title, some product rating, and with descriptions. Also with add to cart button below it. And also we have some review section below it, which we're gonna show in our actual demo website. And also we have a recommendation product so that user can search or view on other related products. And lastly, from my end, we have a collaboration and maintenance. So for this, we have collaborated using GitHub, creating multiple repositories, which includes customer front end, customer back end, admin front end, and admin back end. So creating separate repositories help us split our responsibilities and work independently, and at the same time work in parallel. Also, it helps us for communication, get aligned, and get the talks done on time. Yes, that's it from my end, and I'd like to pass for Manish for another slides.
I'm back again, everyone. So with the testing, we have done everything that we possibly could think of and do it. So it includes search bar and product listing, add to cart functionality, update quantity, and remove the quantity as well. For that, we have also another one we did was to integrate and check the Stripe payment flow to make sure that all the data are stored in the backend or not. Login and registered once we all checked it up. So without proper email, so you are not able to log in or register apart from the ones that we have already registered in the system during the testing phase. And review creation and display and moderation is all done as well. And with the chatbot, we have done multiple testing with it as well, with multiple prompts provided in it and MailChimps. We have asked multiple users to log in and subscribe to our system, which sends out the email and all the workflow as well. The UI UX design, we've all set it up. So it is all working for mobile devices as well as the large screen devices. And they're all responsive at the moment. And we'll be doing the live flow now. And if anyone is interested, we have the API documentation for both admin as well as the customer side as well. I'm pretty sure it's the boring stuff, so I'm not going to bore you anymore. So I'm going to show you the demo for that thing. So if anyone has registered, if you could let me know. So this is what our system looks like on the front part. So we have our search bar, login, and all the cart details in here as well. And on our sidebar, this is where we select all our products according to their categories and subcategories. It's going to show us everything that we actually need. So if we go here, it didn't work at the moment because the backend is not loading. It does like this. So it's going to take a couple minutes, but it's going to work. So this is all the products that we have under our subcategory of headphones. And if we are not happy with that, then we can just go in this search bar and we can just do headphones. That is going to give us all our products in the headphone, and we can just click it up in here and it will take us to the page. These are all the reviews that are active from the users that the admin has to actually approve of before we show it. And the other one we added was multiple image support. So at the moment we have the first one that is set as default, but we can open up different pictures as we please. And the next one is adding to the cart functionality. We just add to cart and we can see the counter is updated in here and all the cart is in here. And the one system that we implemented was we didn't allow any guest checkouts. So for this, we need to have the registered user for that. So we need to just log in and I hope this is the right one. So this is where it will take us after this. So the user and the emails, they will be disabled because we need the actual one that is coming from the backend. So we just write, let's say 1, 2, 3, town hall road, town hall. And we just set, at the moment, we just set up one payment option that is credit card. So we can just put a dummy variable in it. And we're just gonna do 28. So after we do this, we just do the pay now. And this is what it looks like after the data has been set up in the backend. We can do in the home page. And if we want to see the details of the order that we did, we just navigate over here and we just go to order history. We're not verified at the moment, so it's not going to show up for us. Do we have in a tester account?
The order wasn't success.
It wasn't? Okay, wait. Log out success. Just going to do it in tester. This is where a lot of us tested a lot of the data. So this is where. So this is where it actually comes to show our information at all. So this is where we see all the previous orders that we have made. So we can just check it up. And as soon as the delivered is done, we're allowed to do a review section on them as well. But if it's not delivered, then we are not allowed to review the products. And if we want to download the receipt and check it up in our email, we can just do a download receipt and we are able to open it up. And this is how it comes up as a receipt. And we can check our last purchases in there. We can see the details and everything. We can see recent purchases. We can manage our account. We can set up our names, last names. Basically, we can just edit our whole information in here. And then this was the MailChimp that I was talking about. So it is not working at the moment, but it is functional once. As long as we do a paid subscription, it's going to start working again. And this is our chat bot. So we can just do a prompt of saying hi, and it's just going to recognize the hi prompt from us, and it's going to show a generic message, and we can just go show me laptops. So it's going to show us all the information which is related to the laptops. And if we actually want to check, let's say we want to check on the Asus VivoBook, we can just click on it and it will take us over there. And the chatbot is the information are stored in session storage. So the information is just gonna delete after we close the browser. And another one is laptops. So this is another prompt that we have set up. So we just look up for the laptops and then we set up a specific price for that. And all the prices, all the products we have, it will come under the price range and we can just go into them, select it, add to cart. And the next one is we have also admin CMS. So for that, just gonna do. I'm just going to run in my local environment, so it's going to work. So this is our admin access portal. So this is where all the information that is coming up, we upgraded from here. So this is the dashboard for the admin. All of them are dynamic data. So it shows us it has 8 users. That's all of the team combined, and the total amount of products, total amount of orders, as well as total sales that we have done. All the chart in there is dynamic as well. It shows the products who are active, inactive, all of them in there. It will show who made the recent purchases and everything. And if we go, we have search bar in the products as well. So admin can search any product that they want, and they can just toggle this one. So that makes the product available or not available to the general users. And then we have category addition as well. So we can just add a category and it will just change up in here. For now, we can just check which one. We just a new category, just go testing. It's gonna show category has been successfully created. So we created the testing. We just reload it. We can see the testing category has been made. And if we want, we can also set up multiple subcategories within the main category, which we will not do it at the moment. And these are all the users that we have. So this functionality is only available to super admin, who can only provide access to other admins. And we have orders history in here. So the order history that I was talking about, delivered and not delivered, it is all toggled from here. So as soon as we change from here, it's going to reflect in our live website as well. And these are all our customers. It's a lot of dummy data at the moment because we are doing a lot of testing at the moment. So these are all the users that we have registered in it. And these are the reviews as well. Just like with the products, we're able to toggle them. So if we toggle the status from inactive to active, it's gonna open up. And if we go in here and check, the review is review testing for beta tester, and this is testing done for Postman. If we just go here. It's not working at the moment. There it is. So it's a bit of lag between it, but it's working for now. All the reviews that is active, it all comes under here. And then we have, of course, the settings for the admins as well, which is changing all the details for the admin. We are not allowed to change the designation from the admin, but apart from that, we're all changing everything in it. And that will be all for our demo. Yes, so that's our demo, and what we delivered today was full stack website that is very dynamic. It couldn't just be the electronic store. We can just add up any database information, and it could be from electronic store to, let's say, a tradie store where they can buy whatever products that they want at the moment, and they can just use the same thing. They have secure Stripe payment, JWT authentication, review systems, and for the future, what we are thinking about, we're integrating wish lists. So that is going to store it in the user. So whenever the user logs in, they can see what they want to buy in the future. And we also want to add more payment options. At the moment, we only have credit card payment options. So in the near future, we're going to add more payment options like bank card and then Apple Pay as well, so PayPal's. And other one is the product pages and buttons. We will probably change it according to the needs of the actual websites. That's it for the demo. So if we have any questions, me and my team are ready for it.
All right. Take a round of applause for everyone. Great work, guys. This is a lot of work. I can see the amount
And this
it
is
has definitely taken to do it. It's definitely, yes, no, it's huge work. Great job. Great work, guys. Really appreciated putting them on this report, especially like very common use case integrating like a newsletter. That's a very common use case for any online applications. And cherry on the top, the chatbot. I really want to know, like, can you test one thing? I want to know more about your approach. So just say, go to one product.
Just
pick one and then say, why should I buy this one?
Probably we haven't added a prompt for that yet.
Just give it a try and then say, why should I buy this? I want to see what it says.
It's gonna say I don't have information probably.
Okay, that's a bit of guardrail there.
Yeah.
Someone is asking what is front end and back end and what technology they used.
So it's not just one person responsibility. So it might be 5 of us and all of us are doing our own part. So first we started from the admin side. So we all developed login systems. We first developed the APIs for the admin side, and then we gradually worked up to integrate that into the front end part. After we finished the product addition as well as admin addition from that, we moved on from admin side to customer side, where we just followed the same approach. We created the backend API first, tested it in Postman or REST HTTP. And then after that, we started integrating it in the front-end part. So that was basically the full workflow of our project. So it's not like someone is responsible just for the front end or just the back end. It was just someone had access, someone owned one repo, but everyone was contributing in the project.
Yeah, it's
a
Yeah.
contribution and collaboration. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, this was really great example of great collaboration, and this is kind of real world collaboration. As you can see, literally you guys can sell this product out there for 15-20K. Okay, if you find the right clients. Okay, I want to know, like, tell me a little more about your process of implementing the chatbot. So how did you come up with this implementation? Just walk through the process. How did you implement it? Whoever did it, just walk through it. Just want to know.
So we initially opted for the popular OpenAI,
Mhm.
and apparently we had to pay for it. So we went for Gemini AI. Like, first of all, we started off with making a JS file with bunch of our business information of what we do and info about products and everything. And then we put forward like what keywords should the regex be matched for. So anything apart from that, that's going outside from that, will be shown as I don't have any information. We did that because what we found upon testing is that when we left the AI without any kind of like a guard or a box around it, it would just answer on its own, like getting information from everywhere else in the internet and just putting it out in front, which is not very true. So instead of putting out wrong information or falsifying information, we would just say we don't have any information on that. That was kind of like our approach for that. So yeah, we found out that the AI prompt engineering is kind of hard to do, and you have to consider a lot of use cases and what the user might think and what the user might type just to find the same product. Someone might say show me products, someone might say display me the product. So a lot of use cases, and we had to tackle a lot of those things. So we might be lacking a little bit of on chatbot side, but we did what we could to our best of our knowledge, and that's what we ended up with.
No worries. Again, round of applause for that, teacher. Before the question, I want to add something to it. This is not much weaker. Don't take in that you have not a strong side. The strong side is, guys, you are able to integrate that first thing. Already, at least something is working. Only next thing is about optimizing. So getting things done is one important thing. So you guys have done it well. So what I have seen this is, if you want to really take this to the next level, and what you should guys be doing it is that continue working on this, and then use this chatbot in the back end, create a RAG-based system that actually works with your vector database. If you can just make this function working, you can call yourself almost AI engineer as well. So AI developer, what they do is what you guys just done it in more, after doing more prompt engineering and working with like more data. But this is where you need to be at this point is completely okay. The next stage is just making it better. All right. So what's the question again?
Okay, somebody's asking how did they manage the code repo locally or GitHub, Bitbucket, any planning tools like Jira, Trello?
So we had GitHub. So each of us created a repo in there. Everyone had access to use it and push the codes. We forked the code base and then we just pulled it in our base system. And if you want to talk about project management, we used Clickup. So in Clickup, we created the base tasks that needs to be tackled before we move on to the next step. So I'm just going to show the Clickup as well.
By the way, if anybody don't know what is ClickUp, which is pretty much similar like a Jira platform.
So this is where we all manage our work logs. So at the moment, there's nothing because all of them have been moved to closed. So we just created task something in here. So let's say create new login system. We create the task, and after that, we just want to assign it to someone. Let's say I'm going to assign it to Deep. he's gonna get notified for that, and we can set up a priority as well. So let's say if the login system is of the urgent priority, we're just gonna do it urgent, and we can also put it in time when we want it to be done. So let's from done to within these days, and we can also put the estimated time. Let's say it's gonna take 2 hours, and then he's gonna get notified for this because he's been tagged in this. And if he wants to, he can also track the time in here so that he knows how long it actually took for the time. So pretty much this is how we created the task. We created the task and then we assign it to the specific person who could be working on that. And after that was done, we just move from one step to another. So we just do scope that he's gonna do it. It's gonna go into design, and then it's gonna go to development in progress as much as he's working on it. And when he's actually finished with integrating the system, we're just gonna put it in the review, and he's just gonna tag someone, any of us, so we can do the code review for it. And after the code review is success, we can just move it to closed, and that is gonna be the end of the task. So that is how we actually maintain the task allocation for the group.
Oh, you have also a sprint, so
Yeah, we have sprints in there. So each sprint is of 2 weeks. So we had 3 sprints. So sprint 1, we had all the tasks, the basic tasks of the setups and everything, admin login, backend setups. And the sprint 2 was actually when we started a lot of code pushing. So if you see in here, we have all the things that we actually need: product operation, client register, it's all in sprint 2. And on the week sprint 3 is when we started polishing our projects more. So whatever was lacking and whoever did the bug testing, we just put it in the bugs and they would go back and test it again, and we would close the ticket again. So that was the workflow of our project.
really great. Again, final round of applause. Thank you guys. That was a really great project. So yeah, appreciate your effort, and I hope you guys definitely learn things here too. The next thing is we'll provide the certification of completion opportunity for internship, guys. You'll have that as well, and job reference and the placement. That's why we're gonna work most of the time from this point forward. And then we will have definitely unlimited time for interview preparation before you go for the job interview. That's the whole thing we all work about. So we are very close, but we are not done yet. We have just done one of these 3 legs. Remember, guys, the experience side. Now, getting job offer and the cracking interview still to be done. So that's why you're gonna work in one-on-one level. And definitely you're gonna join our alumni channel for career support. So again, thank you guys for your presentation. Just would like to share this screen while we doing the certification handover. All right, okay, let's start from whoever is here in the list. Subin Bajrachari, please come in. Guys, give a round of applause to Subin. All right, again, Subin, congratulations. I mean, that was really a bit of journey for you, and this what you deserve.
Thank you, sir.
So little bit about Subin. What I know is, even though he had some experience in the past, he wanted to explore the new tech stack, which he did, and then yeah, he did great job. So yeah, again, congratulations, Subin. Now you're very close to it. So is there anything you want to share your journey and your journey in general with friends, class, anything? This is your moment to share your excitement. and
Yes, so I do have a prior experience, but it has been a while. I haven't done coding or something before after coming here to Australia. But after joining the Dented Core and working in a group, learned so many things, developed a lot of skills, not just individually, but as working in a group. So all in all, yeah, I've learned so many things. Hoping I'll find a better future after this. And thank you so much, Dented Core.
Again, thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. Thank you. Okay, the next we have here in front of me, Manish Lama. Please welcome Manish Lama. Come on, guys. All right, congratulations, Manish. Here you go. That's what you deserve. Little bit about Manish, as I know. You can take it. I remember he was struggling a bit somewhere at the beginning or after the basic part, right?
Yeah.
And then he came up so strong. I think he started putting more time on it. Was it? But now he is like a really team leader. I can see that. Yeah, you have really good in detailing, focus in detail, leading team skills, and that is very valuable skill. Like I really like enjoy seeing you grow, and then I appreciate your hard work. Again, congratulations. And then share your journey, how you find it. You can come forward. So it's captured.
So I wouldn't say I had that much of experience. So I had a basic experience, but of course that was not enough to get into the job field. So I started getting into tinted code, where we started coding from the ground up. As Prem sir said, struggle a bit in the first part, because what I did was I didn't go straight from the basics. So I straight jumped from one part to the next without getting into the between. And one of the big agent why I was so struggling was ChatGPT. So the thing with ChatGPT is, until and unless you have a really good base in the coding, ChatGPT is gonna give you nothing at all. So that's what I actually found out. So whoever want to do a vibe coding, I'm all happy for it. But if you don't get all basics right, it's not gonna help much. It's just gonna get you in more and more trouble. That's what I faced during my solo project, because I was running a bit low on time, so I just wanted to rush it up. So I used ChatGPT most of the time. And then I started running one issue after another. But after some time, I said, I'm just gonna do it the hard way. So I just went one line after another, and then I completed my solo project within a matter of like 10 days. So yeah, I really want to say everyone, like, have the basics, and then you just jump from one topic to another only after you're like set up with one topic, not just go random with it. That's all.
Thank you. Okay. Congratulations, Manish.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. All right, the one next I have here is Prasika. Hey, Prasika, please welcome Prasika. Please. Congratulations, Prasika. And there you go. That's for you. This is a really exciting moment for Prasika. And little bit about Prasika. See, I think as far as I know, maybe team can also should recommend each other as well. She is highly motivated, bit shy, but definitely have a lot of energy and attention to detail. She is like a problem solver, truly problem solver, that I can see on her. So really appreciate your effort, Prasika. You're gonna have a great future, all of you, in the future. Keep doing it, what you guys doing it. So just share your journey, share your colleagues, share your experience, and come forward so that people can see.
So about the journey, I did study IT, but I did not do much in coding before. This tented code journey, it really helped me understand the coding world in a whole, starting from HTML and then moving to, developing full stack along with those guys. And those guys were really supportive. Each and every one played a huge part in my learning journey as well. I also learned how we can work collaboratively in GitHub. I had zero knowledge about GitHub as well. It was an amazing journey. I really want to thank each and every one of my team members and my teachers as well for helping me throughout this journey. It has built up my confidence. I am still learning. I'm still in progress, and I believe I have so much to learn as well. So can't wait for the future. That's it.
Okay, again, plus. Yes, don't be shy, okay? Just sure, sign out. Now it's time for you to sign. Thank you. Okay, the next one I have here is Yulesh. Please welcome Yulesh. Hey, Yulesh. Come on. All right, Yulesh, congratulations. And here you go. That's you all deserve. And great work.
Yeah.
Okay. What I know about Yulesh, definitely he also started, I think, himself first. And later he found himself struggling to really master the art of building the large scale project. He used to say, how can we build a large scale project without getting lost? I remember that question. But I really appreciate your hard work as well. And then team collaboration. And then he, some of you don't even know this, he used to come to me and ask, hey, how do I deal this issue in the project? How do I deal with this issue in the team? That shows us he has really learning mindset and growing mindset, which gonna help a lot. So yeah, that's all I want to share about him. Now you can share your journey, your team, your class, everything.
There's just so much to say after coming here to Dented Code, working with this beautiful team of 5 people. The team's been super helpful. Every time I look at anybody and they finish something, I kind of get jealous, and jealous in a way that it helps me push myself forward, because I can see that there are people around me who are doing so much, and that just helps me boost my energy and push myself even further. Everybody in the team contributed to everything. Like in previous times when I used to do group project, I used to be the only one to do any coding at all, even in my school days. And yeah, I was kind of skeptical about the whole group project thing, even before, like right after I started on dented code. But this whole team proved me so wrong, and I'm so thankful for that. You guys were the very best. So yeah, there's not much to say about my coding experience. I used to do on and off, but now I've got at least the fundamentals nailed on after coming here to dented code. If you guys can still go to my old GitHub projects where I have one server.js file and all the codes in there. So I never went back to any of those projects because I could not find the right line whatsoever, and most of them were like, a lot of them were codes that I would not understand if I go back 2 or 3 days after. So yeah, project structure, understanding the basics, knowing what each and every line of the code does is what I've been taught here in dented code. My experience and a lot I've learned, and I've lot still to learn and keep going. So I encourage you, any of you guys, if you still struggling or trying to grow or thinking about giving up, don't, because it's gonna get much easier. And past one point, it you work around and struggle through that phase of friction where you don't want to do it, but you keep doing it, and past that point you kind of get used to it and you kind of like it. So I want all of you to experience that fun of finding that one bug after a couple of hours of hard work and keeping your eyes open till the night. So that's it from my side, guys. Happy coding, and yeah, maybe we'll meet in the future. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Liz. Another one we have here is student Deep Kotane. Please welcome Deep Kotane. Yay! Woo! What happened, guys? Energy. Congratulations, Deep. Really congratulations. And there you go. That's you really deserve a lot. I mean, everybody deserves more, but Deep definitely does. A bit up about him. As far as I remember his concern, he was a lot concerned about can I do it kind of concern. I think at the beginning when we talk about it, and you know, guys, about me. Yeah. So yeah, we talked through this multiple times, and then I think in the somewhere in the middle you were struggling with it as well because of the timing. I think personal timing, but you pulled through right before the going for the group project. You were saying, should I even involve like kind of in the project? Do you think I can contribute? And I told him, you have learned a lot foundation fundamental. When you actually start working on the project, it will all come back. You just give it time. And yeah, now rest is history. So you guys can see. So that was amazing work. I know you have put a lot of effort. Without that, it wouldn't have been possible. So I really appreciate your effort. And then it will come to your future somewhere. It's gonna definitely help you build your great career. So what's your journey? What's your life with your colleague, friends, class, everything you'd like to share?
Yeah, definitely. I was struggling a lot. It's not like I wanted to learn coding and I started many years ago, but I just started. Maybe went through a few quotes and then I stopped, and then it happened multiple times. And even before coming here, Tentent Code used to be in Rockdale before. And we once met, I went there, I had a full conversation. I said I would do it. Then I didn't. And then this time I thought, no, this is the time. I have to do it anyhow. I have to just go and do it. So what I would like to say is the step one is you. So for me, it was me for you. You are the step one. So if you don't push yourself first, and then the step two, definitely Prem sir and then the code. So once you push yourself to come up to him and say, I need some help. So that's what I basically came and told him, I really want to do it, but a lot of the time I procrastinate or I don't have the courage to pursue what I want to do. And then he, I had a little bit of flame, maybe spark at that point of time, and he fueled it. And then now, during this 6 months, I had a lot of doubts in the middle. I still do. It's not like now I have all the confidence. What I think is this is just the beginning of the learning journey, and I'm very happy and grateful for all the support and all the team members I had. And I would like to always in the future collaborate and work, in very meaningful projects as well, and to be part of this supportive group, supportive team. And thank you again, sir.
Okay, good round of applause. Great work again. Congratulations, Deep. Guys, really proud of you, man. That was not easy. People might see easy who don't actually know how to do things and how much anybody who is joining online. Guys, do you have any question? Otherwise, that's all for today. In online, we're gonna stop the online session. If you have any question, guys, please do unmute and ask or write it in the chat. By the way, guys, anybody who is listening this later on after the recording or live session, as of today, we will have the demo pretty much every 2 months. If you are on the process of completing your project, your turn will come in within 2 months' time. So just reach out. We are here to help. Thank you, guys. Thank you again. Thank you for coming.